Hello, Becky here. I am going to do the workout today, give Carolyn a little break from doing lives. Hopefully I don't screw this up, but I have the workout here. I've already gone through it, and I just want to show everybody the workout here. So I posted earlier a couple things that you can use. We do have a symmetrical stance, so like a weight, like backpacks. You have to go to the garage and you can. Love you. But you know, something that you can grab both sides, sliders. I have 2 towels here for that. There's a couple moves with sliders. They said if you only have carpet or you need to use softer floor, something like a paper plate will slide really nice on a soft floor. Okay, so we are doing 3 at 12 of each workout in sets. So do each set 3 at 12 sets, and then we will do the Metcon portion after that. So to get started, we have the reverse lunge with slider. So you'll just use one of these for a slider. Foot down. You want to make sure the knee is going to track the outside 2 toes on this side. And then I'm just going to take my foot here. It's the hard part. Foot here as a slider. And you're going to go back into that lunge, making sure the knee tracks the outside 2 toes on this side. And then we're just going to bring it back up, squeezing glutes at the top as we come up there. So again, straight back. Squeeze glutes and hinge at the hips as you come back there. Lindley, you said you weren't going to come out. Straight up there. Okay, so that is the reverse lunge with slider. You are going to do 12 on each side, and then we'll go to the next workout, which is a bear hold with slider. So we're going to, again, use both of these. Okay, so Carolyn did a bear yesterday, but essentially we're going to stack the hands under shoulders here. A big thing in bear or plank is that our chin is going to stay tucked and long. We don't want to hang the chin. We don't want to look up with the chin. So just make sure that's nice and tucked there. Rib cage is engaged and down. And then you're going to just lift the knees slightly off the floor. So my feet are down, knees are off the floor. There's 2 ways to do this. I'm just switching back and forth. But for this one, we're going to go up into that bear. And with the slider, you're going to go out with 1, back in. Really important that you keep everything in a line here. That's where you're going to feel it in your core. So out, in there, breathe in as you go out, and then exhale as you come back in. The other way to do it is putting those under your feet. Again, going into that bear, nice long neck, chin tucked, shoulders back and down. We're going to hold here, just pushing straight out. You want to keep the rest of your body nice and still. That's where you're going to feel it. Here, straight back out, in, and then you go opposite leg. Okay, so that's the set, the reverse lunge and the bear hold with slider. Then we're going to go to wall sit for 30 seconds, and then a symmetrical stance row. So I'm kind of far here with the wall sit, so hopefully you can hear me, but you're just going to go and do a typical wall sit, making sure when you come down that the knees track the outside 2 toes. You want your shoulders to be against the wall, down and back, and a nice flat back there. I'm going to come towards this just to make sure you can hear me. So I'm going to pretend I have a wall. So nice, about shoulder width apart. We're going to come down into like a squat, and you're going to have this be flat here. A progression would be to add some weight. So here's a standard women's purse, kind of in a goblet, and coming down against the wall there, just sitting for 30 seconds against the wall. And then the symmetrical stance row. We are out at the lake, so I have very little to no weights. So I just filled the kids' backpacks here, making sure I have about the same weight in both backpacks. Nice athletic stance here, chin tucked, core is engaged, shoulders down and back. We're going to pick up both of the weights. So you want a nice flat back here, pelvis tucked, picking up the weight, and then just rowing it right to the torso. Down. Again, really important that the chin is tucked. It's not hanging. It's not looking forward. Nice and tucked there. Breathe out. Slowly lower. And slowly lower. Obviously, you can add as much weight to that or as little as you want for progression or regression. Frog leg glute bridge. This one, we are going to be in a typical glute bridge here. Shoulders down and back. Yeah, you can see there. Okay. Shoulders down and back. You want your back flat against the floor here, so that rib cage is gonna be tucked. Make sure it doesn't flare. Make sure you can't get room under there. Nice tucked there. And then we're just gonna frog the legs out. Here, you're gonna push through the glutes at the top. Again, like a regular bridge with our legs frogged out. If this causes any pinching in here or any pain as you come up, we're just gonna regress to a regular glute bridge. This is your hinge for today. Progression would just be adding some weight. So I can come back and take the backpack or take any weight, sandbag if you have it at your house, but take the weight there, putting it here, and glute bridge up, and that's our hinge. And then the last one is heel slide hamstring curls. And this one, we're gonna go again in that glute bridge and straight out. Make sure enough room here. Okay, and you can see. So again, go back into that glute bridge. Here, both of the sliders are gonna be under your feet for this one. Shoulders down and back, chin tucked, rib cage down. You should have that nice flat back here. So up into a glute bridge. Slowly slide the legs out. I usually do about a count of 6 or 8 here, and then bring it back in. Slide out, bring it back in. Regression for this one is once you've slid out, you're gonna drop your butt to the floor and just curl it back up there. Back up, out, and down, and come back up. Progression is going to be one leg out, flat there. You're gonna go out with it very slowly, up, back in. Okay, so that is the next set, frog leg glute bridge and heel sliders. Again, all these are 3 sets at 12. If it's a single part, just do 12 on each side. And then moving to the Metcon, we have lunge with knee drive. Lindley, just hanging out back there. Mm-hmm. We have wall sprints, bench hops, and walking plank. I had to modify a couple of these as well. So lunge with knee drive. Again, we're just gonna go back into that lunge. We're doing these at 25 at 15. If you have a timer, try to stay with that outside 2 toes. And this we're just going a little faster with because it is a Metcon. So go faster with that one. Just switch back on each side for that lunge with knee drive. Next one is wall sprints. This is similar to mountain climbers, except we're more up against a wall here. So holding onto a wall here, making a nice line with our body, chin tucked, rib cage down. Those are going to be the important things there. And then just run in up like that. Okay, so that will be the wall sprints, 25 at 15. Bench hops, this one I had to get a little bit of creative with. If you have something stable, like a really stable bench you can go back and forth on, this is one of my favorite Metcons. I'm gonna use the edge of my couch here. I'll just turn it there, and then I'll show you a regression too, because this is a lot with this. So we're gonna hold on to the edge of the couch. I'm gonna pretend there's like it's gonna continue here, right? So here I'm gonna hop. Watching the neck here too, and just back and forth there. A regression is gonna be finding a line on your floor, just making an invisible line there, and just hopping back and forth. Again, this is a Metcon, so going fast, getting that heart rate up is gonna be really important. Really glad I only have one left. Walking planks. So we're gonna get in that plank position. You want that chin tucked, a nice neutral spine, pelvis. You don't want anything dipping here that's gonna create low back pain. So nice neutral ribs caged in, and then here for the plank. And this is gonna be as much as room as you have is gonna dictate what you can do here. You want those shoulders stacked under, and we're just gonna walk. So I can do a few walks there, get back into your neutral plank, a few walks this way. Regression for that could be doing that in a bear or just a hold, like a plank hold here. Again, making sure that chin is tucked, pelvis doesn't fall down, it's in a nice tucked position, and just holding the plank there. Okay, so got through that workout. Lily looks like she hung out in the background there. It is Sunday. I hope you can find an hour out of your day to get a workout in. If you haven't done one, Carolyn's done, just pick one that you can do, but we are doing 3 sets of 12, and then the Metcon at, Lindley, a couple people said hi to you. Can I say hi? She's ready for a shower and clothes change at this point, I think. And then 25.
I haven't changed since 4 days.
Oh boy. Okay, so if you have any questions, I know Carolyn is gonna throw the workout up so you can see that, go along with it. And then I'm excited to see your smiling faces, see who's working out, and just really hoping we can get back in the gym soon. Okay, happy Sunday. You wave?
Bye.
Bye.
There was smiley faces and